Hey everybody, welcome back to the Real Estate Machine Show and the eXp Minute. You're probably wondering why I'm standing in front of this machine here addressing you on the eXp Minute. Well, there is a story behind it and I want to share that story with you. When I first discovered eXp Realty, I was actually standing in this spot running that machine, and trying to figure out, for lack of a better phrase, a better way. Not necessarily a better way to run this machine, but a better way to spend my time, a better way to build my business, a better way to enjoy my life, right? And real estate has always been kind of that like savior for me. It's my passion, it's what I enjoy doing. And at that moment in time, I wasn't thrilled with my real estate business for a variety of reasons. And quite frankly, at that moment, I really wasn't thrilled with my machine shop business too. We were in a place, I was on the machine. There was just a lot of things going on. So, when you kind of have that coming to God moment for, again, lack of a better phrase, you sit on this machine and you try to figure out what's a better way. So, I always kind of default into real estate, and I started doing some research and I started looking at YouTube videos and stuff like that, and quite honestly I discovered eXp Realty and the light bulb went off for me immediately. I was one of those guys that watched one video after another. I didn't sleep, etc., because it just resonated with me so deeply, and I see it as a path to freedom. I really, truly do. Real estate, there's a lot of freedom to real estate. There's a lot of tethering to real estate too, because you got to keep selling. You got to sell, you make money. You sell, you make money. You sell, you make money. You don't sell, you don't make money. That's kind of the traditional way a real estate agent's life works, right? It's a little bit of a roller coaster. That being said, the traditional way that brokerages have been operating also is kind of on a downward path. And the reason being is because the agent now has become so much the focus, rightfully so, that it's difficult for brokers to make money because they got to give away so much to the agent just for the agent to produce and the agent to stay at the company. And so the agent always wants more and more and more and more and more. And when the only source of income for that agent at that brokerage is sales, they need to maximize that profitability. And really the only way to do that is with a higher split. I mean, there's probably other things that you can do, but ultimately when you just break it all down, the bigger the split to the agent, the more money that they can make, right? So when I saw the eXp model and how it addressed not only that, but additional pillars of income and just turning the idea all around for the agent, it really was mind-blowing, and I saw a path. I truthfully saw a path, and I'm realizing that path is actually happening. And and it goes to show you the growth of the company. This was September. Well, when I joined, it was September of 2019. There was 19,000 agents. Today, there's almost 60,000. I mean, that's incredible growth, and 60,000 people aren't wrong. I'm sorry. Now, that being said, this model or this business or this company, the way this thing goes, it may not be for everybody. Everybody doesn't fit into the same box. But generally speaking, it's definitely for most people. If you're serious about building a real estate business, and I emphasize the word business, and you're serious about growth and you're serious about future freedom, right? That this is definitely the vehicle to look into. And again, it may not work for you, it may not resonate with you, but it's definitely something to look into. So again, it kind of goes back to this machine back here. Are you ever in a situation where you're doing something that you really don't enjoy doing? And when you're doing that, you think about what is a better way. And that's the position that I was in 2 years ago. I was doing something that was not in my wheelhouse, number one. I was doing it because it needed to get done, and I got it done. But the reality of it is that my value is not on this machine. My value is in other places, right? And that's not a knock on people whose value is on this machine, because there's a lot of people that their value is on this machine. So anyway, the point is that when you're stuck in a situation doing something where you're not moving or growing or achieving or succeeding or getting to where you need to go, you need to stop, think about why, come up with a plan, execute it, and do it. And I hope, I'm probably, listen, I'm no superstar or anything like that, but, over the last 18 months, I've definitely seen a change in my business, both businesses, quite frankly, and a change in myself. And it just kind of comes down to knowing what you want, going after it, and recognizing the opportunity when it's in front of you, or at least eliminating a potential opportunity that's in front of you. Because every opportunity is different for every person. But if you don't look at an opportunity, you're just being, something's in the way. Something's getting in the way. You don't need to act on it, but you need to look at it. Whenever there's an opportunity, you have to say yes. You always have to say yes. You can say no later, but say yes to the opportunity of listening to an opportunity or seeing an opportunity. It's really, really, it's just a principle, right? So anyway, this is Saturday morning. I'm going to sign off. This was a little bit of a personal thing from me to you, and I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. Catch up on Monday.